What's going on, guys? This has been here. Now, before we get into today's video, I want to thank you guys so much for all your support over on the Facebook page. It's a couple hundred likes away from 6,000 now, which is pretty crazy. If you do want to go follow those, the link will be in the description below. Definitely something I didn't think would happen, and it's given me the motivation to expand into this YouTube video sort of area. So hopefully you guys like what I'm doing. If you do, hit a like on the video, subscribe, comment, share, all that kind of stuff, so I know I should keep going. Now, here because I love the footy, and if I can inspire somebody else to love it through my content, then why not put it out there for everybody to enjoy. So enough of that intro BS, let's get straight into the video. So today we got NRL Ladder Predictor here on NRL.com, so anyone can jump on and do this. So basically, we just put the scores down in here, who thinks is going to win, a margin sort of area, and it gives you your ladder for the end of the season. So just wanted to talk about my ladder predictions, what I come up with, all that sort of stuff. So top four heading into 2021 is obviously, I reckon, pretty much set already. It will be between these five teams, like either the Roosters or the Eels can easily sneak into that fourth spot up, but I feel like Storm, Panthers and the Bunnies are going to be 1, 2, 3. They're very good football teams. Obviously the Storm, just the amount of players that they've lost and retired, and they're still just up the top all the time. It's just a full credit to Craig Bellamy and the system that he has down there, because it's absolutely amazing. Panthers, they're only going to get better off last season's experience, so they'll be up there. The Bunnies I really like. They didn't really show me much at the start of last year. I thought they were pretty ordinary actually at the start of last season, but it really clicked for them at the end of the year, and they were 5 minutes away from meeting the Storm in the GF. They very easily could have beat Penrith in that preliminary final. I got the Eels making the top four over the Roosters. I just feel like with Boyd Cordner missing for the first 12 weeks or however long it is, that's basically half a season, so that's obviously a lot of experience to take out of your roster. So they might struggle to start off with the Roosters, but obviously they're a very class outfit, so I doubt they will slide too far. Even if they do slide at all, they could very easily finish in the four. The Raiders coming in at 6, I really like what Sticky's doing with them. If there are two teams from the top 8 I feel like are going to slide out, it will be the Sharks and the Knights. And obviously these teams are what I just had in there, so Titans and the Warriors are going to have a much better year. Even if they don't make the top 8, I feel like they're going to have a very good season. Those two teams have recruited well, and heading into the new year, they're going to do alright. Seagulls, I don't know what to think about the Seagulls. They'll have the Tommy and what's his name, Jake. Tommy and Jake will be back, so should be good for them. If they don't make the 8, they'll just miss out. But I don't know, the Sharks and the Knights, I reckon they'll just be too inconsistent, and they'll end up dropping out. But any team from the Warriors in 7 right down to Knights in 12 could easily take those two other spots in the top 8. So I did feel bad leaving these teams out, because I reckon they're going to have much improved years, like the Dogs, Manly and stuff. But yeah, it's just the way the cookie crumbled when I put all the scores in, so we'll still keep that there. Broncos and Cowboys, I'm not buying into the hype at all, but the Broncos are just instantly a top 8 team with Kevy at coach. It's just, I reckon it's pretty silly to think that they haven't signed anybody. They've got John Asiata coming over from the Cows, and then they got 2 outside backs who are getting up there in age. They haven't made many roster changes at all, and obviously they've lost Darius Boyd, who's a heap of experience, David Fifita, and a few other players there that we'll look at in another video that's going to be coming out later in the week. But yeah, I just don't feel like just because Kevy's at the helm that they're just instantly a top 8 team. It's just silly. And obviously the Cows, Tigers and Dragons, they just don't have the talent in their roster. to compete for a spot in the finals. I don't think. Obviously, the Dragons losing Cam McInnes is really big for them. Their captain and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, Dragons will struggle. Obviously, same as the Tigers. Like, I like Madge. I reckon he's a great coach, but they just don't have the squad there to compete. James Tamau will obviously be a big in for them if he plays well. But you know, that's sort of he's getting up there and stuff now. So hopefully he's good for the Tigers. And yeah, obviously the Cows there got a new coach coming in as well, so it'll take a couple of years to get them new roster, like the roster. What's the word I'm looking for? Like their team morale. Like it'll take a bit for those combinations to come together up there in Townsville. So that's the ladder that I've come up with after all the scores. So obviously looking at the finals, it'd be Storm versus Eels, Panthers and Bunnies, which would be two cracking games of footy. Roosters play the Titans, Raiders and Warriors. Doesn't matter who makes this team in this spot in 7 and 8, whether it's Knights, Sharks, Doggies and Manly. I just feel like these 6 teams, from Storm down to Raiders, would just be too hard to beat. So I feel like you can really have any of those teams in those spots, like I said before, in 7 and 8, but whether they make it out of the first round of the finals is another story. Like I said, I reckon these 6 teams here are really the only ones that are competing for a grand final win this season. But yeah, just nice and simple, nice and short for today. Obviously, I'm going to try and have some weekly videos for you guys. So hopefully, keen to stick around. Like I said, there'll be a link to all of the Has-Been social media accounts in the description. If you like this, drop a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you boys next time.